Don't touch that dial. As a matter of fact, hit that subscribe button and kick back. This is Inside the Nation Radio. It's showtime. Every Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's get it poppin', get it poppin', get it poppin'.
Man, y'all already know what time it is. We coming back. Whoo! We got something to talk about. Oh man, we gon' what how'd say? Act like a lady and think like a man. All right, we're gonna act like a lady and
Bullshit.
Okay, little white baby, we're going. All right.
Bullshit.
Okay, all right. So the white baby says bullshit. So, all right. So hey, let me just put this out there first off. Never will I ever want to see any brother deal with any situation like this, right? Now, all of this is alleged thus far, right? Y'all heard about it. All of it is alleged about Steve Harvey's wife, who is, I don't know, applying for the Playboy Mansion or something. I don't know, but she's apparently or allegedly sleeping with the chef, the private chef, and then allegedly she's done this before with the bodyguard. Now, this might not be too far-fetched because if you stop and think about it, don't we see kind of the same thing from the daughter? Man, it's like, what did the daughter learn this behavior from? Not saying she learned it from the mother, but hey, it's not far-fetched, man. What y'all think? Because this is not like just some, this ain't usual, man. This ain't usual, especially from a marriage guru, right? Marriage guru, and your marriage is falling apart. That's crazy.
I would say that I wouldn't be surprised. It was always kind of spoken about that she had married him because of his money, and that she had kind of struck gold because apparently she had already had a track record of this kind of lifestyle, I'll say. So I'm not surprised at all that it's come out, nor am I surprised that her daughter kind of followed in her footsteps.
I didn't know that she had a history of this. Not from what I hear, allegedly, she wants $200 million. Half of it's $400 million. You know what I mean? Like $200 million? Man.
I think it speaks a lot to what we discussed the other day as far as why men don't want to get married. And one of the biggest reasons I've seen that they feel like there's no benefit to marriage is because they do not want to be used for their resources or put so much years into a woman and one day she just ups and leaves and she takes you for half. We're literally seeing this play out.
You know what? So let me tell you, and Tasha knows this about me. If the judge ever orders me to pay $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, child support, pay half of my whatever in alimony, I'm moving to Jamaica. You got to come catch me.
You gonna skip the country?
I'm leaving the country. Ain't no way in the world I'm finna sit
the money
here.
in another account, and I am out.
I'm gone. Ain't no way in the world. Because, I mean, listen, you taking care of her, the other guy she cheating on, and the girl that he cheating on her with, taking care of her parents, the cheaters, the side chick's parents. You take care of everybody. Everybody getting all because why? Because you're punished with success. That's what it really is. Success is becoming a punishment to you if your marriage doesn't work out. And that's the crazy part. You know what I mean? Tasha?
So you feel like divorce would be like a punishment for successful men? Like you guys completely lose in
Listen,
that situation?
I'll be like, you be like, hey,
Let's not
sign
act
this.
like it's not.
Right, you know.
Let's not act. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Let's not act like it's not. Now, to be fair, who was it just recently that just took an L in a divorce and their husband came up?
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
yeah.
Oh man.
Halle Berry?
She has to pay him quite a bit a month.
She got to pay him bread. And I would say it's a win for the men, but it's not a win.
That's some lame shit, man. Let's be real, but I ain't nowhere in the world. Listen, if you go your way, go ahead and do your thing, man. But you know what, though? That's what independent women do. Independent women are the most independent people on earth when they can use all of your money.
Yeah.
You're independent because you paying child support, you pay me alimony. I make my own money. Yeah, through the court system. Like, let's be real.
A lot of real. I looked at a video the other day. I don't know how true it was. I forgot which social media platform it was on. It said, here's a video of me. I'm in my own apartment. I'm 21 years old, and I'm a retired mother of 6 with, I think she got like 2 or 3 baby daddies. So I was like, oh, I know what you do.
Collect
You
child
get
support.
paid through your kids.
Wait, run that back by me again. What happened?
Yeah. So she is 21 or 22 years old or something like that, and she is she's a baby mama. She is retired. She she receives her funds from the court system because she got a bunch of kids by a bunch of different dudes, and she's the one that got the kids. So guess who has to pay child support? And guess who doesn't have to work because of all the child support?
But that goes to show too.
And she's in low income, so low income housing. She probably ain't paying, but
Paying $40.
yeah.
I mean, she on the hustle though, but guess it goes to show that all of that.
Hustle.
It is, but for real though, it's a hustle. It's a hustle,
yeah.
and it shows you that you don't need all of that money because if she's able to retire, that means it doesn't take that much money for the kids, the things that they need, right? Either one or two things. Right. She's not giving the money to them, or it doesn't take that much money, so she's able to put the rest in the bank, sit back, and don't have to work. That's it's a hustle,
right?
She made an investment.
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't do that.
21,
don't do that.
22.
Nope.
She's been having kids since 15 or 16. That was a plan.
For real.
How many
does she
pregnant
have?
since.
I think it said she got like 5 or 6 of them things, something like that.
Do you know that men have a 70% chance of winning custody battles? I'm gonna go around and just ski off everywhere, and I'm gonna fight for the babies, and I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna give me about 20 of them and retire. Maybe I'm gonna have to cut that out.
Right.
You probably
I'm gonna have to cut that portion out.
Hey,
Patreon.
You know what? Here's the thing though. That is definitely, I believe that is a recent statistic. The issue is with a lot of men, because I've been through the court system. I've been through that whole process. And I was like, I could see, I didn't do it, but I could see what would make someone like, you know what, this ain't worth it. Like, it was stressful. And I had friends that were attorneys, but one of my family law professor actually helped me with a lot of the paperwork, and it still was ridiculous. So with no help or having to figure out how to pay for the help, I was like, you know what? I will never just give them the okay and say, it's all right that you did. But it's like, I could see why a lot of people would be like, I ain't fighting for this. This is too.
Yeah, they put you through everything,
it.
through hell, man. You just go through the ringer. But I'm just saying though, if we're gonna make it a hustle, I like the hustle. I like to not work
that
for
hustle.
else.
Not that. That's not.
There gotta be another way.
That is a devious thing to do. That is an evil thing to do.
But
I cannot green light that one. But that, to me, that in tandem with the marriage situation is, and I wish I was on the show the other night, but it is what it is. That really is.
They said you were scared.
Yeah.
I
was scared because I heard Tiara was gonna be on there. So
yeah, she has that ability.
No, but I look at things like that, and I'm like, it really is a win-win for most. I won't say all, but for most women, and a lot of men with the climate of the world today. You see a lot of these, and this may not even be the majority, but the minority is definitely the loudest if it's not the majority. They talk about men who should be taking on being the role of a step parent and all of this other stuff when it comes to marriage, and it's a lot of people that are like, well, that's a lose-lose situation for me. If you leave, I grow an attachment to the child. Both of y'all leave. I can't do nothing about it. I can't fight about it. If you leave and we've been married long enough, now I owe you alimony, because alimony usually doesn't go the other way. It's always the man paying for the women. So I'm taking the L with I done lost a piece of my life. I'm taking the L because I've lost a piece of my livelihood. I don't have to pay.
Well, see, this is what I'm telling you. Listen. Whenever it starts to get real, real rocky, and she decides, I'm gonna get divorced. I'm gonna sign some papers. Go ahead and buy you a ticket. Get your citizenship in order, and you get on over there. And then when she want to file, boom, you go ahead. Y'all. Hey, we'll file through Skype, Zoom, whatever you want to do.
He said once it get rocky, all of a sudden my accounts is going to somehow become empty, and it's going to be over in
offshore accounts.
This untraceable account. This untraceable account.
If I'm not under your laws, you can't force me to pay nothing. That's just what it is. You know what I mean?
That?
I'll be honest. I don't feel bad for people who find themselves in that situation. And I guess that would be because you hear a lot when a woman chooses the wrong man and she finds herself in certain situations, it's always choose better men. If a woman ends up being a single mother, you should have chose a better father for your children. I have that exact same feeling when it comes to men who find themselves in these situations, and now you're being taken for everything you have, like a Steve Harvey. You out here giving all this relationship advice, you know all of this, but then look what's going on right under your nose. That's the woman that you chose. And somebody made a point to say that's because he was trying to choose a type of woman that he was not their type.
Yeah.
Stop using money to get these women, and then when you realize that's all she was here for, now you somewhere in the corner sad. You brought that upon yourself.
Now remember, this is all alleged. This is
Allegedly.
Well, yeah, alleged.
100%
But
sure
Darash, well, check this out though. Recently, he just fired his social media, his Facebook guy, social media guy, because he came out and the guy said, "Hey, I'm trying to get more engagement," right? So he put a question out on social media. Who do you think is the least funniest comedian? So therefore, he was pissed off over that. Yeah, he was pissed off over that. He fired him, and then he made a public appearance, he addressed it publicly, should I say, to say, hey, I didn't tell him to do that. That was a foolish move. I'm trying to, my motivation, and not trying to kill somebody's career, which I respect that. I think that was a foolish thing to do. You got to know the person you're working for. Don't misrepresent him. And he felt like he was misrepresented. So therefore, I say that to say this.
Right.
If this is not true, you put all that energy into the social media aspect to get rid of this guy to not be misrepresented, but you're going to let your marriage be misrepresented?
Why not your marriage?
Why not your marriage?
But do
He
you
posted
think it
videos
was?
and stuff about her today. Go ahead. Sis.
Yeah. Do you think it was retaliation? Maybe the social media guy finds out, okay, I'm fired, because it seems like that was his official
It could
announcement.
be. It could be, but if that is the case, it's still got to ask, wonder why Steve Harvey ain't saying nothing.
But he came out and made a statement, I think.
What'd he say?
They're good. Like, our marriage is good, and I'm not going to entertain this rumor.
Oh, that's what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he posted a tweet of her. I believe he also posted a TikTok of her within the last 24 hours.
You know who else did that?
Jinx. I was Jerry.
Well,
exactly. Because she was on it.
Did y'all
Jackson is
see?
not credible.
At all.
Y'all see
Credible at
the
all.
Family Feud where it was Celebrity Family Feud, and he had her on there, and he asked something along the lines of, "What would you use to replace your husband or something?" And she said, "Pool boy."
Oh, no.
And he was like, "What?" She was like, "Oh, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I was just kidding." But yeah, she said, "Pool boy." And then they showed another video of him on stage talk about how he would unalive everybody in the room for that woman.
For his
He go
woman,
on and
yep.
on and on.
Oh, yeah.
I remember
And I'm
that.
like,
I'm not unaliving everybody in the room for that woman, because that woman made the choice of what she wanted to do. If she loved you and she respect you and was attracted to you, then she wouldn't be worried about the pool boy. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? So, but here's my thing about it, right? Real quick. Here's my thing. So the reason, and again, I'm not, you don't glory in somebody's going through that, troublous or troublesome marriages or times or whatever the case may be. But the hypocrisy will start to come and surface and come to the surface area, right? Because you have made millions of dollars of teaching women. Matter of fact, before I even go there, back in the day, and Tasha knows, because I told her the story, right? This was like 2000 and I don't know, 4 or 5. I used to live in California. You know what I mean? I was out there where you was, Rush. I was out there in Canyon Country, right? So I'm out there in California, right?
He said 2004. I was
decades
in
ago.
third grade.
decades ago.
Snap. Hey, if y'all don't know,
My bad. Go ahead.
Daraj ate a hop before. So listen. So I'm out there, right? And the crazy part was the lady I used to date, right? She loved Steve Harvey more in the show. And we shared the car going to work, whatever. We used to listen to it every morning. And it used to drive me up a wall. And the crazy thing about it was, if you just go back and listen to him, he's building his career off of trashing men. He's catering to the women, which, okay, I get it. He's catering to the women. I used to tell her that all the time. Like, she's like, nah, I don't see it. But one day a brother called in and said, Steve, I love your show and this and that. But it's like, man, this is like, you rag on us. You build your career off putting us down as men and yada, yada. I understand you got a majority female audience, but why do you have to put the man down so much? And when he said that, I looked at her and she looked at me, because I had been telling her this, like, you don't hear this? Like all the little jokes and everything is putting the man down. And it was like subliminal, right? and it was always happening. So fast forward to now. Now he also had that book, Act Like a Woman, Think Like a Man, and all this type of stuff. So you're encouraging these women to really, no, how about teaching these women to be submissive to their husbands, to love their husbands, and things of that nature. Now, I don't understand how anybody ever listened to this brother.
That word is a cuss word.
It's a curse. It's a curse, right? I don't understand how anybody even listens to this brother, because
right there.
This dude been married 45 times. His last marriages, he cheated on them allegedly with these women, and now these women allegedly cheating on him, and he got books, and y'all listen like the Derrick Jackson dude. How the hell y'all listen to this nonsense?
They just pander. They pander to their fan base because it brings the money in, but then you look at their lives and it don't reflect what they be talking about.
Nope.
Tasha.
Nope.
But
I mean, write a book?
you know, when you got them type of people, oh Lord.
Write me a book. What we gonna call it?
You got them type of people. That's a real thing. You got them people that really will sit there and what's the word? Give you all of this advice. It's the same thing with a lot of like children's psychologists, for example. They telling you need to do this with your child, you need to do that, and then you watch them and how they do with their kid. It's like your kid is a menace.
Yeah.
How you gonna tell me I need to do this, and that with my child, and your child? I just watched your kid cuss you out. Like, you crazy. It's the same thing. It's like a lot of people got all this advice because it sounds great, but then you see their practice. You're like, wait a minute.
You know what to stop them bad kids though? Slap them in the forehead.
Oh no.
Sounds familiar.
Hey, like 2 or 3 times back to back. Pop, pop, pop.
Pop, pop, pop.
But what
Hey, y'all,
they're
real quick,
saying
that's an
is-
inside joke. Y'all had to be there. Y'all don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, you had to be.
Oh man.
What they're saying
Hey,
is
it works. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying
Does
it?
I wasn't even gonna say your name. You just told on yourself. We never
Yes.
said who it was.
I didn't tell myself. I said I done seen it work. That's all I said.
Oh, I just told on you then.
It was Tierra. Tierra did it.
no shame in it either. But what they're saying is an extra dig if she did in fact do it, because she knew that his bread and butter is giving relationship and marriage advice, and if
Yes.
this came out, it would completely destroy him.
No, it
Think
won't.
she's trying to destroy him?
Well, that's what they're saying.
If his
Hell
first
no.
99 marriages didn't destroy him, and he's giving marriage advice, like this ain't gonna destroy him. Like
Get the
this.
hell out of here.
I
Like
consider
seriously.
it karma.
You
Yeah,
got so many.
I agree.
You got so many people today that are not living what they telling other people, and people still listening to them.
Every
As
celebrity.
hypocritical as a lot of these individuals are,
true.
that ain't gonna stop a damn thing. They still gonna be tuning into his morning show.
Yep.
They still gonna be listening to cousin. I forgot his name. Old boy on his radio show.
Sending in emails.
They still gonna be sending in emails.
Mhm.
He's still gonna be on. Is he still on Family Feud? Hell, he's still gonna be on Family Feud. He still got his talk show. Bro, ain't nothing changing.
If anything
Nothing.
changed, he's gonna get the sympathy from the people. That's what's gonna happen.
Yep, and he's gonna use that to boost his popularity.
But let me ask you this, because he set up his co-host Strawberry for the Strawberry Letter. I think it's Shirley Strawberry. or
Surely,
somebody.
yeah, something like that.
And she got married to this guy that he introduced her to. And it turns out that he is now being indicted for fraud.
Who, the guy that Steve Harvey introduced Shirley Strawberry
Yeah.
lady to?
Fraud and schemes and scams. He brought the house next door for his mistress.
Wow.
He
Steve
was laundering a whole lot of money.
Steve got a lot of history in his past, man. I was watching some interviews about the Kings of Comedy, how he really ain't like Bernie Mac and all the stuff that he was doing behind the scenes. It's like he has an extensive history, man. Like this,
Because Bernie was
I heard
funny.
he was not a
Bernie,
good person.
Bernie was the man. Bernie Mac was the man. But you got to think about it. America didn't get to.
I'm gonna say that and die on that hill.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, though. You definitely telling the truth. But America didn't get to the place where it is right now by being nice, right? And when you're trying to get somewhere, especially as far as climbing up that ladder, fame and fortune, you gotta cut some kneecaps on the way up there.
I
That's
thought
just-
he was suspect the way he was okay with Diddy dealing with his daughter, and she was like a fresh 19-ish, and they all sitting around having a nice family dinner, and I'm like, this man is 50. Okay.
50
Yeah.
and 19. I mean, I guess you were legal.
Yeah.
That's what the
That's
law
weird.
says.
That's weird.
I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just saying, I guess legal wise, I guess.
But if
I mean, I'm just happy to see Diddy with a woman, you know. So
if her mom was
hold
behind-
on, Let me pause it first. Like,
Yeah, she was with
Think
Diddy, and then she ended up being with Diddy's son.
Yeah, think
And
about it
Steve
though.
just-
If Marjorie was behind it, and Marjorie is chasing after money, it doesn't matter about the age because they're not marrying for love, essentially.
is it the same thing with R. Kelly? Yeah, they're taking their children to this man because they know this man got money. But this time she just happened to be 19,
probably true.
legally.
Yeah.
Legally.
That's
at
true.
the age.
Marjorie is like the black. What's Kim Kardashian's mama name? Chris. She's like the
Jenner.
black Chris. I think.
Don't bring out the
Yeah.
Kardashians. I'm just all
She only
confused.
got one daughter. She ain't got three of them.
I don't know what's going
True.
on with that. Like, are they black? Are they white? Are they men? Are they women? I don't know what they're going on Kardashians.
Hey,
They women.
Are they?
one is a man. One is a madam.
Wait, hold on. Put my
Three
finger
of
on
them
the
are
button.
harlots.
Okay.
Oh,
And
he's talking
they're
about the
all-
brother,
Oh, the brother. I
Rob
thought we-
Kardashian.
Oh, okay.
He's a harlot?
Yeah.
No.
No. I'm talking about the daughters. The daughters are all harlots,
Oh.
and they're all Armenian. I think they're Armenian, right? Yeah, they're Armenian.
Oh, are they? I didn't know that.
Here's what I don't appreciate about Miss Marjorie is because I've already seen it happen. The anti-single mother brigade, right? Yep, has
Come on, you got
already set out. Has already set out with their
I
tiki
bet you couldn't
torches
spell that word.
again. Yeah, now they got people on social media saying there's no glory in being a single father, and he should have never taken on that single mother and adopted her children. I'm like, Marjorie, come on, we got enough battles to fight. You're not helping the cause whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now dude's gonna be like, man, f***ing kids. So
Yeah.
that's crazy though.
I mean, let's not act like, and this is probably like straight down the middle, because then people gonna try to have my head for it. Let's not act like niggas wasn't saying that already.
That's true.
Let's not do that.
That's
But
true.
she's not helping.
She's not, but let's not act like this was not already going on. And I'm gonna be completely honest. It's about split down the middle, because when I hear people say that men are saying that, I will say I know a lot of men that don't say that. But when I hear that we're being a little too unbalanced on the other side, all the men that I'm like, nah, not exactly. There's a large percentage of them that are actually not trying to be a part of their kids' life. We have to be fair.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Hey, listen, we're going to keep our eyes on this for y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. And I'm actually hoping that everything that's said is alleged and alleged only, but that's not always the case based on who we're dealing with. We finna get ready to wrap it up and get up out of here. But listen, man, make sure y'all catch us live, Inside the Nation live.
Inside the Nation Radio, Thursday nights, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Make sure y'all tune in. If you miss any of the past live shows, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share it, because we bring in the heat. We all definitely gonna like it. We'll catch y'all later.